So how often do you go dream building? And many people have not heard of this concept, but many people are into manifestation and so forth. So dream building is a concept I learned from a guy who made a lot of money. And the reason I made more money is because I was fortunate enough to learn this concept early on. And pretty much it's this concept of you go and you look at things, you try things that is way outside your budget range, right? So the past few days I took 2-3 people out and did some dream building with me. And to them, let's say if they had a $1,500 rent, things like that, to them that was like a lot of money. So then we went and looked at cars that costed $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $700,000 cars, Ferraris, Rolls Royces, things like that. And those cars, the monthly on those is like $6,000, right? $4,000 to $6,000, just a monthly payment. And then we went and looked at watches, and a single watch costed over $100,000. And there's some watches that one watch costs 1.3 million, 1.7 million, right? Some Jacob & Co watches, some Patek Philippe's, Richard Milles, and so forth. And then you realize, holy shit, one single watch costs more than the house that we live in or the house that I want to buy, right? Because you go look at $400,000 or $500,000 houses, some of those look nice, and then you look at a watch that costs 2 times that, right? So the whole concept is when you go do that stuff, when you go look at the homes, when you go look at the cars, when you go sit in it, then it makes the other things very, very possible. It makes other things as if like, oh, that's nothing, right? And your belief and your confidence in your ability to now pay $1,500 a month, it becomes nothing. And that's when then you will figure out a way and you start doing the things where the money comes in. So it's a very, very, very powerful exercise to do. And you could do it weekly, you could do it bi-weekly, you could do it once a month. I used to do it every single week, and those were the months where I did $8,000, $10,000, and so forth. And then for a while, I stopped doing that, and my income again went low. But then when I started doing it again, boom, my income went high again, right? It's like as if by magic, right? And for example, we went and looked at there's a time I went and looked at some suits, and a single suit was like $10,000, $8,000 for a single suit. And then you think that's too much, and then you find some cufflinks that you put on the shirt, at the wrist of the shirt, that are like $10,000 just for the cufflinks, right? Like Patek Philippe cufflinks, some of them are $10,000. So especially this is like if you are not making money, or you make less than $100,000 a year, or really at any income level, you go look at the things that are way outside of your budget range, right? So even millionaires go look at things that are like, let's say private jets that are $100 million, $50 million. And then you think that that's too much. Then you look at yachts that are $250 million, $300 million for a single yacht, right? So there's always a more bigger level. And the point is to not go make the money to as necessarily buy all of that. It's that stuff will help you just make your money, so you have the ability to just buy more things. Doesn't have to be those cars and stuff, right? And it's not even about the materialistic stuff really. It's about who you become in the process of you figuring out how to make that kind of money. And still to this day, I've yet to meet one person that's super wealthy that is not super nice. Because to even get that wealthy, it's like they have to know how to be likable. They have to know how to build trust with people. Like they have to know how to do all of that. You can't just be some asshole guy and then make all of that money. And the people who tell you that rich people are evil and all that are the people that don't have money, Or if it's a wealthy person saying that, then they don't want you to get wealthy. And that's the reality, right? So really look into this. Go to the mall. Start with the mall. Look at, I don't know, $5,000 watches, $10,000 watches, and then build yourself up. Go to Rolex, then go to Audemars Piguet, and go try on those things, and then go look. And most of this you may not even have any desire to. You're like, Mahyar, but I don't even like watches. I don't even like that suits or whatever. It's like, good. Then go look at how much the things that you don't even like cost, and you still can't even afford it. So you can't even afford the things you don't like, let alone the things that you do like, right? And many people I met are like, my dream car is to own a 2005 this car or 2010 that car. And I'm like, dude, that means you haven't sat any of these new cars. All right, I took someone, we sat in a Rolls Royce Cullinan, one of those, and it's like a $400,000 car, and it's like, I was like, if money wasn't money was not an object, what would you have, this car or the other Toyota that you wanted? And they're like, holy shit, definitely this one, right? So it's okay to have those things. And the point of quote unquote being a humble, it's like, you don't have to then go show off and be arrogant about it. Get those things and then help other people to also get it. Does that make sense? So yeah, leave in the comments what your thoughts are, and then how often are you gonna go and actually dream build? Leave that in the comment and share this with a friend that you're looking to work with to make money together. All right, catch you in the next one. Bye.